Welcome to Microsoft 365 training. In this video, we'll discuss about document related web parts and list related web parts. And welcome to Microsoft 365 training. In this video, we'll discuss about document related web parts and list related web parts and library related web parts. And also we have few web parts which are related to news, and we have a people web part, and also we have events web part. This one we covered in the previous sessions, and we'll skip this one and we'll cover these web parts. So for that, I'm going to this SharePoint modern page. In this modern page, we already added a few of the web parts, and this one we already discussed about maps, weather, time, and all. And I'm putting this one in edit mode first to add the web parts. Here, when we click in any one of the section, we will get this all type of web parts. Now we'll go to this section, that is documents, list, and libraries. I'll click this document library one. If we click this document library one, it will show couple of document libraries which are there inside the site. I'm selecting this employee documents. Once we select this employee documents, we can able to see the same kind of document library look and feel here. If you if you duplicate this tab, and we'll try to go back to this site contents from the site action gear. If we go to the site contents, there we can see the document library. This employee document library is available here, which contains different type of documents. Even we have the folder as well here. If you go back here, you can able to see this one, and this document library web part also contains some properties here. What document library you want to show, which is an employee documents, and you want to change that, you can change from here. And we also have a view concept here, but in this document library we only have a single view. If you have a multiple views, you can able to select the view as well, and if you want to change from all documents view to a different view, you can able to do that from here. And also we have the folder concept. For example, I don't want to see the root folder, I want to see any of the subfolder. I can able to choose this one, and this one is auto size fit to number of items, how many items this can be show, that will show. Or if you want to show smaller one, you can, and which only shows the 5 items. And if you want medium, like if you want to show 15 items from the document library, in this web part you can choose 15, and the large can able to show the 30 items. And here if you want to show the command bar, you can able to show the command bar as well. If I click this one, and you will have the command bar, here. If you unselect this one, the command bar will not appear. And if you want to see this see all option, or if you don't want it, you can hide this one. And if you want to show the bar, you can. And here we have a dynamic filtering option, filter by items selected in another list or library. If you want to make the dynamic filtering, you can able to do that one, but now I'm not doing any dynamic filtering here. When I click apply, now this one, the command bar is hidden, which is not available, and the see all also hidden. And if you make available, those two will be available again. So these are the settings we have for the document library web part. On the same way, we'll check the list web part also. It also have same kind of properties. I click this plus symbol and then scroll down, or if you want to search, you can able to search. And here we have a list web part. If you click the list web part, and you can able to see the lists are available within this particular site collection. Now I'm selecting this countries data. Now you can able to see the countries which we entered in that specific list. And we also have the view concept, and we have this edit web part option. Here we have a list concept, here also we have a view concept, and the folder concept also available, and size also available, and the command bar available, and see all button available, and dynamic filtering also available. So there is no such difference between this document library web part and list web part, and these two are same, but it shows the library and it shows a list. And we'll try to add more web parts from the same section. Now there is a file viewer web part, and this one also you can able to get the view, or you can able to get the document into the page. Now I'll take from the site, and we have couple of documents in the employee documents library. In this we have a test PPT. I'll select this test PPT, click open. Now that PPT will appear here. There is nothing in the PPT. Okay, sorry, we can't open the presentation because we run into problem. There might be some problem, and what I'll do is, okay, try launching again, cancel. Okay, so there is some issue with this, maybe my network issue, or might be the document which I created, that might be the issue. What we'll do is we'll click this one, and the slide is there, and if you want to change, you can able to change the file as well. I'll take again from the employee documents. We'll take this book. Now if you select an Excel file, the information will change like this. If you select a PPT, and it is asking for the slides, and if you select the sheet, and it will show this one, like entire workbook, or any specific chart, or any table, or any specific range of columns, you can also show that as well. This is also available, and here we have show grid lines option is available, and if you don't want, and you can you can hide that, or if you want to, you can show as show row and column headers. And if we have any column headers, if you want to show, you can. And allow sorting and filtering concept also available. And if you want to change the file, you can able to change the file. If you click apply, then close this one. Now you can able to see the Excel is appearing here. There is no rows and there is no grid lines. And if you want to grid lines, or if you want to row and column headers, then you can have that as well. If you click like this and close it, and now you can able to see this way. So this is called file viewer web part. And if you want to show the PDF file, or if you want to show the PPT file, or Excel file, or maybe Word file, or a text file, anything, you can able to call into this file viewer web part. We have couple of other web parts also on the same section. We'll check that one. Now I'll scroll down this. Here we have file viewer we covered, and document library we covered, and we have this highlighted content option. So this is helpful to the users to get the documents from entire site, or you want to have some filters, you can have the filters as well. Now by default, when I selected highlighted content, and few of the documents are appearing, and these all are not from one place. Okay, you can use the filter option. The filter option contains, like first we'll select the filter. You can see the properties like this, but if I hit the custom query, the properties will change like this. And here we have to use a key query language, which is KQL. And if you are well in the KQL, you can write a single line query, or 2 lines, 3 lines queries to show that. But if you go with the filter, and it also gives a more flexibility than the queries. Here you no need to write, and you no need to understand the KQL, and you can simply select a site, and source is from this site only. Or if you want to from any specific library, you can have like this, a document library on this site, then you can choose the document library. Or if you want entire site, and you can, if you are in a sub site, then if you want to get from the site collection, you can. And the page library on this site, if you have any page libraries, only those pages you want to show, you can go with this. The type is pages. Again, the filter is changed. Or select sites, and you'll have all the sites will appear here, and these all are the sites which are available. Like we can click the show more. If we have any other site collections also, we can get, but these are the sites we have. For example, if you want to get from 3 to 4 sites, or maybe any specific 2 sites, you can able to select from here as well. So this option also available. And finally, which is all sites, which means you no need to select sites, and it will get from all the sites. And all the site means all the site collections which are available within the tenant. But if you go with this one, and you can able to select a different sites, but here you won't get the option to select the sites. It will get from all the sites. and what type you want to get. You want to get a pages, or you want to get a documents. You can get the documents, or you want to get a videos, images, events, issues, whatever you want you can get. Or if you select all, and everything will come, including the pages, including the items, and including the documents as well. And here we have document type, and what type of document you want. You want a specific Word document. If I select Word, and I only get the Word documents. If I select Excel, I only get the Excel documents. So this way you can able to select, and if you click any, all the documents will appear. And we have the filter and sort option also. For example, I want to get the items which is equal to Rishan solutions, or which is equal to something called Rishan only. So these all are the pages or documents which starts with the Rishan. Or if you want to get the document, for example, I'm removing, so I'll get some other, like we have Independence Day. If I type Independence, so I only get the documents which contains this keyword like independence. We only got few. And for example, if you want to use like content include some words, maybe the content contains some specific words. For example, I have few of the documents contains what. So if I type what, and in this document we have what, in this document we have what. So like this we have some of the places we have this keyword. And also in the filter we have recently added, recently changed. You want to get a specifically like created by, modified by, and you want to get using any managed property, you can use this managed property also. And like for example, I want to get the items which is created with a selected user or a current user. If I select current user, which means I logged in, so my documents will appear. If you log in, and your documents will appear. So that way you want to create this highlighted content web part. Yes, you can able to create. And the next one is audience targeting. We'll discuss this one in the upcoming sessions when we start working with the permissions. Now here we have different styles also. Now it is coming in a grid view, and you want to go with the list manner, and it will come like this. If you want to go with the carousel, so it will come like this, and you can click. And there is a film strip option also. The film strips comes like this. If you go with this, or if you go with this and show up this many items at a time, so which means only 8 items it will show. And if you increase this one, like if I'm decreasing, if you increase this one like 38, you can able to see this is increasing, this is increasing. And if you go like this, and this is increasing again. If you go with the list, and this box also increased. If you click this grid also, this is increased. And here we have show title and comments. If you don't want, you can hide, or otherwise if you select, and the title and the comments also will show up here. So these are the options which are available for the highlighted content, and this will be helpful to most of the places. Like if you are working with if you want to show some of the items which is related to a specific employee, or maybe you want to get the items from multiple sites and you want to show in a web part. Yes, highlighted content is the best approach to do that. And here we have a lot of filter options and a lot of out of the box options to get the data from a multiple list or multiple site, and get into one web part and show into the end user. Now we'll try to add more web parts. So here we have covered this, and this is a very simple web part. If you go with the list properties, for example, I'm trying to connect. Okay, so we have this country's data, and display specific selected item, and you want to show users to edit this item. Okay, fine, and select the fields, and we have selected the fields. Okay, now we are done. So now this is connected to country's data. Now I'll click edit once again. Here same option we have, like size, small, 5 and about 15 and 20, everything we have. Now this web part, uh, here which is showing this web part is connected to countries data, and here the information for this list properties is saying connect to a list or a list web part on this page to dynamically display a selected item in the list. Select your list source, so we did already, and this you want to connect it to that we already connected, and then choose your display editing options. Okay, here we have selected the fields as well. Now in the countries data, I hope we have the information. I'll go back to the student, I'm sorry, I'll go back to the site contents. It's loading. Now I'm going back to site contents. Okay, now we have 8 items here. So we have title, product, cost. Here everything is okay, fine. Now it now we'll give some name to this. Now I'll give a list property or countries list property. Okay, now we'll try to save as a draft now. Okay, here this web part is connected to this. Now here select